Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel, the Pinay Broad Vlog, the Kabayan Vlog version 2.0. Perfect! And I'm your Inday vlogger ng Davao City na finally po ay nandito na sa Canada. Perfect! For today's video guys, we'll be talking about room and accommodation hunting here in Canada. By the way guys, for this video, I have partnered with Yodolla Room Divider and they're giving away one free room divider with free shipping fee, and all the mechanics will be given towards the end of the video, so stay tuned. Any residents in Canada can join.
When you're moving here in Canada, the most important and crucial stage for you as an international student is accommodation or room hunting. And for me, it is one of the most important thing because you have to decide or to look for a house or a room that you will be comfortable with, because it really affects how you adjust to the new life here in Canada. So for me, you have to really take time and research the area and house or apartment that you want to live in. So number one, how and where to find accommodations here in Canada. So this is one of the most common platform right now, which is Facebook Marketplace. But you have to understand and you have to know where your school is, which area is your school, and if it's in Mississauga, in Brampton, or in Toronto. So of course, you have to narrow down the rooms that you want to check or accommodation that you want to check, which is closer to your school because it's more convenient. It's hard to travel, especially if you don't drive and you don't have a car. Here, you have to plan your travel if you're using the public transport, and if it's winter time, you really need to plan your travel time. Number two is Facebook groups. Actually, in Facebook groups, that's where we found our current room. The downside or the cons of checking rooms and accommodation in Facebook groups is that you cannot guarantee that it's legit. Of course, there are also those honest landlords that are posting there, but you can't really 100% be sure. You just have to take a leap of faith if that you are transacting to a legit landlord or to someone that has really a room or house for rent. Which brings me to the third factor, that if you have a friend or a family member or a relative who are already here in Canada and is near to the area that you want to rent a room, you have to ask them to check the room or communicate to the landlord to make sure that you are renting a legit one and you will not get scammed. If they can, it would be very good if they can check the room or the accommodation before arriving here in Canada. Common websites you can use to look for accommodation and rooms here in Canada. We have the Craigslist, PadMapper, Live That Rent, and Bandmates. I believe these websites uses background check to make sure that that landlord or that person has really a room or house that is for rent. So they conduct background check for you to not get scammed. So you can use these common websites to check for rent or rental accommodations here in Canada. Next is things you need to know or you need to ask your landlord about the rent or about the room that you are renting. First thing you need to know is how much is the rent for that specific room that you're renting. What are the renting terms, if that's monthly or you have to pay every 3 months. Normally here it's monthly. And also you need to check if there's a contract. Some landlords has contract or some doesn't have, so you have to check that. If that would agree to your current needs, then go for it. Normally it's a 1 month or 2 month notice period, so you have to check that thing as well. Mostly landlords ask for 1 month advance and 1 month deposit, so make sure that you can meet that need as well, and you can check with your landlord if you want to negotiate things. Certain things you can ask as well if it's important for you is how many people are living in the house, or are there any kids, if you are very sensitive to noise, if there are people who are smoking, because again, if you're sensitive to these things, you can ask these things to the landlord as well, so that you make sure that you can comfortably live with the room or the accommodation you're planning to rent.
One of the major expenses for international students here in Canada is room rent. And if you want to live here in this side of the country, the Greater Toronto area, it has just to let you know, it has the one of the highest cost of living, and so the rent is also high. But one of the things that you can do to save few bucks for your other expenses is to share a room with a friend or with someone. And I would suggest you share a room with someone you are comfortable with. So that's what I did. I am sharing a room with my friend currently. Although sharing a room with someone has pros, it also comes with cons, and one of those is your privacy. Of course, if you're sharing a room with someone, you won't have enough privacy for yourself. But good thing I discovered Yodolla Room Divider. Can you see that on the back? Let me show you the wonders of this room divider. Yodolla Room Divider is multi-use. It can be used in the hospital, office, hotel, and even in your room. I use it in our room as it gives me a little privacy. This is where I edit my videos, study, because as an international student, we have to really study hard, and even change clothes here. It has an adjustable hinge, high quality fabric, and the best thing I love about Yodolla Room Divider is that it can be folded easily when not in use. If you want to get this amazing room divider for free, Yodolla is giving away one free room divider with free shipping fee, so you don't have to pay a single dollar. Follow Pinay Abroad Vlogs and Yodolla_official in YouTube. Any resident in Canada can join. The winner will be announced after 2 weeks. Good luck! Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. And again, if you're interested to know more about my life here in Canada, if you have any suggestions and questions, you can DM me in my Instagram account and follow me there, Pinay Abroad Vlogs, and my Facebook page. Bye! See you!